Good morning. It is Monday morning, the 21st. Beautiful day. It's cloudy where I am. There's a lot of light coming in on me, so I'm probably ducking it. Cloudy for the first summer day, but I hope it's wonderful. And please subscribe so we can have this energy connection and share it and inspire each other every day. So I'm drawn to use the astrological oracle cards to start. So let's get to that. I'm going to just take a moment. There's a little bit of a process with these where you separate the planets and the astrological signs, different ways to read them. So I'm gonna shuffle. Oh shoot, I shouldn't have done that. I'm gonna organize these and I'll be right back. I'm using the planetary cards of this oracle deck because the combination gives a great message, and due to the planetary conditions right now, with Saturn will be stationary in Aquarius for 2.5 years. Mars is in Leo right now. We're in Cancer season now. Happy birthday to some of you coming up, including myself soon. There's just a lot going on, and many of the experts say this summer still is going to represent, or bring rather, some interesting challenges. So I want us to share energy and support each other. And let's see what cards we get. Come on, connect. Everybody connect. The universe, connect. Mercury is going to go direct very soon, thank God. You know how it brings up old past things and people? Almost everybody from my past has emerged in one way or another. Sometimes I'm grateful, sometimes I'm just like, what? I'm ready for that to stop. I want to hear from you guys. I love supporting each other, and you can support me too. Oh, no, this one fell. Mercury and Uranus. Interesting, right? This is what the cards look like. Now, let's see what the message is together. Maybe they should be looking at each other. These two together tell you to question authority, which I think at this time, globally speaking, we are beginning to question authority. I think we need to follow truth and science. And that's all I have to say on that. I'm not sure government officials have all the answers. And that's all I'll say. Together, these say to speak truth to power. Speak your truth. Definitely speak your truth. Find words that inspire truly meaningful change in your world. All right, let's see what the tarot has to say. Be right back. Okay, thank you for watching that part of the astrological oracle deck. Well, now we're going to lay out a Celtic cross. And you, like I said, normally look, they're jumping all over the place. I don't like to shuffle on camera and waste your time, especially with the Celtic cross. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this for you now and discuss the Celtic cross for today and our energies that we are sharing. As you can see, I've laid out the Celtic cross for us. And just a side note, on the bottom of the deck is Temperance. I'm here to discuss the cross with you, and I hope that you'll ignore this noise outside. Okay. And our Celtic cross today, we have a lot of pentacles, which, a lot of times speaks to money, which it can for some of you, but also it speaks to practicality. So let's get started with this. The situation is the Lover's card, okay? It's about attraction and beauty and love. It also represents the power of courage. In astrology, Aries, and it also represents Mars, which is kind of funny since we are having Mars and Leo kicking up a bit of a storm. So together, the situation, what crosses you is the Tower. This can represent just a change. It can represent some distress and fatality. So for some of you, are you having trouble with your relationship? What's happening? That's what I feel. I feel you woke up today and maybe Father's Day didn't go well. This could be love, friendship, family. What happened, guys? Let me know. Now, what's above you is a lot of contemplation, okay? We have the Two of Wands where this person is contemplating this glass globe. Now, on one hand is distress, sort of like contemplation, not knowing what to do. And on the other hand is a lot of riches. So, are you contemplating something that you're going to have to possibly give up a lot when you change? It feels like that. This is a card also that says no to marriage. Were some of you thinking of getting married and maybe not, and you're contemplating it? The two represents choice and waiting. So there's a lot of contemplation going on here. What you have to work with is the Page of Pentacles. This means that you need to reflect, you need to study, and you need to apply what you're learning, but it also can represent a message coming in. So maybe you need some more information about what's going on in this situation, in your relationship or with family. You're going to get a message about this Tower situation. And I want you to take your time making these decisions. This is a reading about study, taking your time and some contemplation. Now, in your past is the Hierophant. This is a card of marriage, but what happened? Because now we have a card of no marriage. Marriage, no marriage. Stay together, don't stay together. Friendship, no friendship. I'm not really sure. You tell me. It does also represent a card that says get ready to learn. So again, my advice is to contemplate what you're doing and be prepared to learn and study and apply yourself in a new way. Whether it's not at all in this situation and apply yourself in a new one, or changing the way you handle this situation. Because in your recent past is the Five of Pentacles, which represents material trouble. And not only about material things, but it can represent lovers, a friend, or a mistress that's mucking up the waters here. Five itself represents challenges and changes. Challenges and changes. Challenges and changes all over this spread today. So with that in mind, again, please take your time making informed decisions. Now, your attitude and your power is a very positive card of Seven of Cups. 7 represents dreams and discovery, which is kind of under here. How do you discover these things? Study and reflection. It is a card of contemplation and reflection. And it does represent attaining some things. Cups represent love and emotions. Yeah, pretty happy. You're going to get a little of it, but it's temporary. Now, 7 represents, oh, I did tell you that, dreams and discovery. So I think this again tells you to study, research, take your time. Don't just grab for material things that you're not sure are going to last. Now, effects on others is the 2 of Pentacles. This is complicated here again. 2 is of choices and waiting. So I don't know how many cards we have here that say choices and waiting, including the card on the bottom of the deck, which was Temperance. Choices and waiting. It also is a very happy card, though, with infinite possibilities. Okay, so from your choice that you've contemplated, you're going to make a good decision. And that's going to bring a lot of happiness to you and those around you. It also represents connections. So, good connections. That's the effects on others. Hopes and fears. You have 6 of Pentacles. This is a card of harmony and peace. Number 6 is harmony and peace. This represents now is the time. It tells you to find happiness. It also represents some gift giving and abundance, and so this is a very hopeful card. I don't see fear in this in terms of this reading, because after you've done your research, you've given everything a lot of thought and you've taken your time, you're becoming this person that wants to give again. You're becoming the person that wants to give again. The outcome is the King of Swords. This is a card of authority and intelligence again, and I do think this represents you taking your time to make intelligent, well thought out choices. And the divine meaning really is what arises out of the idea of judgment. So this is what you need to make your own. Sometimes the King of Swords says, oh, you're just doing the same thing, being stuck. So if you don't do your due diligence and research and contemplation, you could be stuck. However, I feel this represents the intelligence that you need to be the king or queen in your life. Gives you the power to handle this situation, this tower moment in your life in a better light. So now, Temperance on the bottom of the deck. Economy, management. You need to manage this situation and take everything in moderation. So, I wish we could talk more in person. Let me give you a look. Turn this so you can see me. So Monday will be your day of contemplation. Do what's right for you. This is for entertainment purposes only. However, do your due diligence about if it's love or work or whatever you need to research. Put the work in, and many gifts will flow, and you have nothing to be fearful of, okay? Have a great day. And remember, where there's truth, there's love, and where there's love, there's truth. And I'm so grateful to share this connection with you. please come back. Subscribe and come back. I'm here every day.